I asked her what she had to say. I hadn't listened before today. She's been with me through thick and thin. It's finally time to listen in. My dear Vijay, lips open wide, stands up right now to speak with pride. Her first words streaming out tonight. Here we go, V. It's your spotlight. Vagina is a dirty word, but why? Because what she makes you feel can make you fly? How can we cringe at her given name? And perhaps it's time we declare a worldwide reframe. I mean, a pussy which scratches at your feet, a snatch to capture you when we meet, a bearded clam. Is that for real? Way to kill every ounce of sex appeal. A meat wallet might just be the best, the quickest way to keep her dressed. She's more than that. You have to know she deserves respect. She's a womanly chateau. She doesn't get why she's still seen as something tainted and so unclean. What keeps you feared? What gives her fright? The fact that she won't always be tight? She says it's time to loosen up, to feel her flow and let her erupt because where has society fallen apart that we can barely talk about our most powerful body part? And maybe if we put her in a song, she'll finally feel like she belongs. Vagina. Notorious VAG because these lips are on fire. She's been silenced now for way too long. She feels her power. She's growing strong. She's so used to blame and pain and shame. The way she's treated is fucking insane. Let's keep it real. Life is not porn. This is the spot from where you were born, the opening where you entered this earth. Remember that time your mom gave birth? She's tired of opening up to be let down. She's been through too much. She deserves a crown. She's ready to live her life openly, to set her sensational spirit free. No more lying down to deal with shtick. She's done giving in to senseless dick, and she has something she needs to vent. Why they think they can touch her without consent? Two sets of lips, and they don't hear her scream. Is her pure power causing this bad dream? She's been caught in many instances which feel 50 shades of gray. No right, no wrong, but all along he didn't pay attention to the no she'd say. And though she fears the whispers of being called an angry feminist, maybe when she feels just 1 ounce of respect, she can give up on her quest. And just because she's a feminist doesn't mean she disrespects the man. We need your help to make a change. It's the only way we can. Of course, she's angry. You would be too if you were looked at as a whole. Imagine living your entire life being just a fucking pole. This pole is just exhausted of being beaten with a stick. She'd much prefer a comforting hug or at least a loving lick. And on that note, I asked her what makes her grandest day. She says it's time to talk about the return of good foreplay. Because compared to his one upstanding head, she's got a red sea of pleasure inside her bed, flowing with depth towards the promised land. Her burning bush needs just one hand. She's the power center of every goddess queen. A million twilight zones remain unseen, a creative universe of pleasure flow to connect to the depths of wisdom that we already know. She's dripping deep in holy and sacred space. She's the secret garden to the human race. So nurture all the space between your legs. She's the nest which cares for all your eggs. She knows that she is the center of the earth. And so is yours, women and girls. It's time for our rebirth. I asked mine what she had to say. Now she won't shut up. She's ready to slay. Thrust into the spotlight. It's time to shine. Say hello to your divine feminine shrine. She is not a hole. She is a whole woman. She is a whole world. Respect her. Every single one of her sacred drips. And don't forget to always kiss her goodnight on the lips.